Welcome to the Health Solutions for the Wired Life radio show, a radio show dedicated to empowering all computer users to get a solution to the health problems inherent in today's wired life. This is the number one health issue for the 21st century, and my name is Adetutu Joshi. I am talking to you from the Vauxhall area of Union Township in New Jersey here in the United States. To everyone who has been listening every week, I say welcome back. To people who are joining us for the first time, I say welcome. I am a coach, author, consultant, and speaker on health solutions for the wired life. I help people to understand the wired life, what goes on in their bodies when they're using computers and or computerized devices such as cell phones, iPads, and so on. You never thought those were computers, right? But they actually are. This radio show is taking place at 6 p.m. today and will take place every Friday evening unless there are programming changes. Every week I give us a nugget or two. And this is because this is a new area where people are hearing about for the first time. And to prevent us from being overwhelmed, I limit it to a nugget or two. And for this reason, this radio show is only for about 10 to 15 minutes. It's a short one. It is taking place at 6 p.m. today and will take place every Friday at 6 p.m. unless there are programming changes. Okay? We will be continuing where we left off last Friday. If you have not been listening to the broadcasts, I urge you to go. If you have not been listening to the broadcast, I urge you to go back and listen to prior episodes after this one so you can fill in the gaps. I will first like to remind us of some foundational facts which I will keep on repeating each broadcast to help keep us focused, okay? First off, as I always tell us every week, all of us work for a living, either for others or in our businesses, and our intention is to do so to live. However, because of the ignorance about the wild life we are all living, its effect on human health, and the preventative and management measures that must be in place to minimize it, many of us are really working for a living to die, or at best live damaged lives. Secondly, the adage knowledge is power is perhaps truest in the issue of health solutions for the wild life. You must, however, first obtain the knowledge to access its power. Thirdly, computers are here to stay. We have so become dependent on them that humans will continue to use computers until our maker rescues us from what we have unleashed upon ourselves. Fourthly, the computer is a dangerous tool like a knife. And just as we have to learn to use the knife in such a way that when the driver seat all the time, so we must do with the computer. As losing control to the knife is suicide, so is losing control to the computer. The fact that we have globally collectively decided that the best way to build a global economy is by destroying nature and our very selves and trying to fix it all, a feat we have no ability to do, is actually evidence of the fact that we have a global mental problem. Consequently, on these shows, I will be giving the audience an understanding of various aspects of the wildlife and the health consequences, as well as the solutions provided for us in nature by our maker. Last week, we digressed to give us a few tips about dental hygiene for the computer user, because many people do not realize that the health effects of the proximity of the computer to the facial nerves includes dental issues. I had this issue too, and for many years could not understand why I was having so much toothache that nothing could resolve, until our maker by divine intervention revealed the source of the problem to me. I shared some of the measures I was divinely provided with so others might receive the same help I got and continue to have. This week, we will go back to our regular programming and begin the discussion about the effect of computer use on the health of office administrators. Today's administrators include personal assistants, secretaries, personnel department officers, office executives, including the CEO, and so on. In the years gone by, only the IT department was heavily computerized. But with the advent of the personal computer, the PC, intranet, internet, and various office software, writing everything by hand has given way to writing using the aid of the computer. Emails have replaced face-to-face discussions to an extent, and video conferencing means there is no downtime from the glare of artificial light. Working from home does not make it easier, as many though at home are glued to their computers nonetheless. The only break they get is from the traffic, and that helps in reducing some stress. Though office administrators are not IT professionals and deal mainly with less harmful software such as Word, PDF, and spreadsheets, the need to go online in search of information exposes them to the color manipulation and separation effects of the internet. To a lesser extent, the intranet too has the color manipulation issue. Different websites have different levels of color, that is, different levels of light manipulation and health consequences. And anyone who is on the internet a lot would realize that the various pages that they go to have different effects on them. Next time, if you have not become observant, when you are on the computer and go from website to website, listen to your body and see how the various websites affect you, and you will notice the difference. This is where we will stop today to prevent us from being overwhelmed and unnecessarily alarmed. Okay? Tune in to find out more next week and get your friends to tune in too. To learn more about all these issues, get a hold of the various books I have written about computer use-induced health conditions, starting with the first one, the book Lessons I Learned the Hard Way by Adetutu Ijoshe. I have written 15 books so far, and I'm on my 16th. I'm still on my 16th. I will finish it, I promise you. And one of these days, I'm going to come on this show and say, I have finished the 16th. Anyway, the book Lessons I Learned the Hard Way is a must-have 300-page guidebook for all computer users. The 15 books I have written are all available at Amazon.com in print and in ebook format for most ebook readers, including Kindle, iPad, Sony, and so on. Also visit my website, www.foodsthathealdaily.com. The name is a combination of 4 words. The word foods, F-O-O-D-S, that, T-H-A-T, heal, H-E-A-L, daily, D-A-I-L-Y. That is F-O-O-D-S, T-H-A-T-H-E-A-L-D-A-I-L-Y.com, foodsthathealdaily.com. There you can find more information. You can also direct people there as well as purchase my books. There are 2 ways to shop on the website. You can click on Shop on the menu tab, or you can click on Book Gallery. The Shop tab enables you to shop right on the website, while the Book Gallery provides a link for each book with our CreateSpace e-store. You can also link onto our Kindle, books. You can also purchase the Kindle ebook versions of our books on the website. Just click on the Kindle tab. Okay, We also have a Facebook store. We're on Facebook. So you can direct your friends to our Facebook store. Look for us on Facebook, foodsthathealdaily.com, and follow us and like us on Facebook. Okay? When you're at my website, visit my blogs, leave your comments, and sign up for the newsletter. Remember to go through the various articles. I have actually written quite a number of them over time. I cannot overemphasize the need to go back and listen to prior episodes, even if you have been around every week. We humans really need to hear things many times, sometimes hundreds of times, before they become sufficiently coded into the database of our hearts for us to take action concerning it. That is why the introductory part of our radio show is the same every week, because it is going to take you hearing that message many times for it to really sink in, and for you to be able to take the kind of action that you really need to take. Over time, it will all become a full reality. So remember to tune in every week and be patient, and patiently listen to the whole broadcast, even if you've heard it many times before. Over time, you'll be surprised at the way in which you are able to now begin to understand yourself better, and the way you begin to learn to listen to your body, and begin to learn in the way in which you need to take care of yourself. It does not happen in one day. It takes time. So tune in every week and listen with patience. I have other websites such as www.wildlifesolutions.com. That is a second website that you can go to. Visit this website and direct your friends there too. Some of my other websites are currently in the repair mode, such as www.computeragehealthrisk.com, and some are still at the development stage. I will always inform us every week about the status of all the websites, and these websites are all my way of trying to reach out to everyone. Meanwhile, go to www.foodsthathealdaily.com and www.wildlifesolutions.com for all your information. Come back again next week. Remember to tune in and get your friends to tune in. If it's Friday at 6 p.m., it is time to learn more about the wildlife and how you can protect yourself. Contact me by email at adetutuijoshe@gmail.com, or you can use computerblessings@gmail.com if you prefer. See you again next week. Meanwhile, share this broadcast with all you know in every way you can. Let us all, make an effort to help all of ourselves. Share the YouTube video link. Let it go viral. And let the media begin to talk about this issue. And let there be a national and global conversation that saves many lives, including yours. If you know anybody in the media, get me in touch with them. If you want me to come and speak to people in your office or a group of friends of yours, let me know. I'm always available to talk to everyone at any time. Thank you, everybody, and good night.